What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be doing a hero build and spotlight. Can you imagine? It's been ages. It's been absolutely ages since I've done one of these. I do apologise. I need to get back to doing these more again. If you want to see me making more hero builds and hero spotlights, please let me know in the comments below because I've kind of missed it actually. I haven't done it in ages. I'm not going to try and make it as long as I normally do. Because they are very, very long, okay? So I know, yeah. Okay, let's have a little look at Mamuk. Let's have a look at Mamuk and see what he does for our teams. A hammer shield combo deals 2 stages of 140% defense damage each to a single enemy. The first stage, and this is the important part, is a 50% chance to reduce the target's attack by 40%. And the second stage is a 50% chance to inflict horrify on the enemy target. This does increase, so he has a nice amount of chance to do this. His first active skill, which is amazing, and it's the first skill you should use in PvE, grants Self-Taunt and Immortal for 2 turns, and increases all allies' speed by 40% for 2 turns. So, you know, if you don't have a likes of, say, Kuhana, or well, you all have space. But, you know, it's really nice getting that speed boost for our allies, especially the fact that if someone's using single target, he is going to be the one who is attacked, even in the boss form as well. As long as that boss isn't doing AoE, then he's going to get a basic attack against him. His passive, he's immune to freeze, stun, and hypnotize. Mamuk grants an ally, any ally, should I say, shield by 20% of max health for 2 turns if the ally takes single skill damage that is above 20% of max health or is inflicted with any freeze, stun, or hypnotize. Cooldown 2 turns for each ally. So, you know, this is kind of nice, and we'll go through his exclusives separately. Energy Snatch. This is more for PvP, in my opinion. This is his PvP skill. Doesn't do a huge amount for us in PvE. Steals all buffs except attribute buffs. So that's things like shield, damage immunity. You know, things that are really stopping the enemy getting hit. It deals 200% defense damage to all enemies and extends the duration of all buffs on self by 1 turn. So if we was to use Brashly Taunt, then use Energy Snatch after, that means we're increasing all of these buffs on self. No one else, just on self. But it really is a very, very nice hero kind of skill lineup. And I wouldn't worry too much about pushing through this. You know, the defense damage is minuscule. If you can get this Brashly Taunt up to 2 turns cooldown less, that's huge. A little bit into refreshing. The basic is important though. This percent chance is very important to level up. But the Brashly, the Energy Snatch itself, I wouldn't be too concerned about that, okay? Save your skill scrolls. Use them on someone else if you must. His exclusives at level 1, he gains 1 layer of engulfing power for every 5% of max health lost after casting Brashly Taunt. Up to 12 layers of this, Mamuk consumes all the engulfing power at the end of his second turn after casting Brashly Taunt, and restores health for all allies by 2% of Mamuk's health for each layer of engulfing power consumed. This is actually quite nice at exclusive 1, meaning he can heal our allies as well. If you had him on, say, Recovery Horn Aura, this would be doing a ton of healing. Consumes all the granted engulfing power to restore health for allies if Mamuk dies before this effect is triggered as well. So it's like a bit of a fail safe there as well. If he's been killed and there's a bit of AoE damage on our allies, he will trigger that healing. Level 2, Mamuk has an additional 35% healing effect. Is that for himself or is that for allies? Mamuk grants self extra max health cap by 30% of self healing effect. Ooh, see, this is nice. Caps at 45% of max health cap at the beginning of the battle. Whenever Energy Snatch steals 1 buff from an enemy, Mamuk absorbs 5% of their max health, caps at 15% of his maximum health for each buff, or restores health for all allies if Mamuk's health percentage is 100% when absorbing. So, you know, with exclusives, he can become a really, really big support for your team. But how do we emblem him? And this is how I've gone into embleming him. You know, if you want to copy my emblem build for him, feel free. There may be better out there, but this is how I best seen him to see fit. You know, I was contemplating going for speed, but I thought, well, no, I want his shields to be bigger, so I'm going to go max health, and I'm going to build him on a speed build anyway. With max health, speed and max health. So this is what I went with. What was this as well? Restores him some self-health, because he is going to be getting hit. When self-health is reduced by a certain amount, we heal again. Tenacity increase. When allies dies, damage taken is decreased. That's because I didn't really have much else to put it into. Damage reflect is always nice. He's going to be taking damage. Defense up. Selfish shield. Damage taken reduced. Shield effects is increased. Affect hit increase. Again, speed here when we landed debuff successfully. For all allies under control effects, healing effects and shield effect increased, which will help out a lot. The chance to reduce the cooldown of his skill by 1 turn when casting skills. Sometimes this can mess up our rotation on other heroes. I kind of like this on Mamuk though. This one as well, better and better. When inflicting an attribute debuff or buff successfully, there is an 18% chance to increase the duration by 1 turn. I felt like this benefits Mamuk. So if you agree, then feel free to copy this. If not, then you don't have to use it. You don't have to use it, but I feel it's right. On auras, I haven't put an aura on him. I'm going to say, first up, your first aura should probably be on green. Either, you know, Extreme Evasion aura would possibly be helpful. Urgent Treatment aura also. We don't need that. Range hit aura will be another good one for the self effect hit up. For our basic attacks there, the Horrify and also attack down. If you have him with counter attack, then that could be very beneficial with the Horrifies going off on people. Other than that, you know, we could go for the likes of speed mark increase if we want to help in tower as well, getting him through turns faster. Skill Master aura would be very good if you have legends. Okay, if you have legends, that is. Possibly even Arena Dominator aura for Arena if you wanted to be going first. Mastery Surge aura would be okay as a support as well. This would be pretty decent. Who else could we quickly look at? I mean, Dwarven Blessing or maybe even this for dungeons to increase the size of that shield. A Recovery Horn aura would probably be my main choice for heals. I would kind of lean towards this. He does have quite a fast cooldown on that second ability there. And with his heal as well, he's going to be healing a lot for your allies. I think that's really it for him. You could possibly go Combat Vanguard, or considering his final skill does AoE hit, that's a possibility as well for all of, you know, our allies to gain from that. But then we're really going into niche kind of areas. Really niche kind of areas. That's how I would go for auras. Is either urgent treatment, extreme evasion, or range hit aura. Skill master aura, ideally. That's the king kind of aura for our allies. Arena Dominator possibly is niche again. Dwarven Blessing maybe. Mastery Surge aura would be very good for increasing the mastery on your allies, but you possibly could, you know, I prefer this on someone like Hoth. Speed Mark aura if you're pushing through tower, that can be quite nice. Recovery Horn aura is very good for healing all of our allies. We all know how good that is. Combat Vanguard aura possibly as well. But for me, I'm just going to throw... Oh, I've got no green. Right, he's going to be auraless. He's going to be auraless for now. God damn it. Okay, so for gear, what do we want on gear-wise for our Mamuk? Well, you know, we're going to want a lot of health. Okay, for the shields. We're going to want that, and he's going to be getting hit a lot. We're also going to want a good amount of defense. Don't rule out defense. Please don't rule out defense. We're going to want a good amount of defense. Speed is also crucial for me. Getting that speed up to early on is very important. It's very important. Effect hit as well is important, but he does have quite a good effect hit chance. And depending if you're going down the route of PvP or PvE, you know, you're not going to really worry too much about PvP effect hit on him because he's not CCing. The main thing is having that speed, HP, and defense. In my opinion, he is immune to a lot of CC. I believe it's the only one silence. I believe I'll check that again in a moment. So yeah, bear with me on that one. But his gear, this is what I've kind of gone with for him. I've gone for the speed set. I could have gone feather set. I could have either gone to speed, feather, or first aid would be the best set for him. Speed, effect it, and healing effect increase. This would be the best set. You could even go for toughness set if you really can get good effect it and speed on that. But first aid is his most desired. Early on, you're going to want to have health, or yeah, just the speed. The speed set is just so good to not use. It makes our hero so good as long as it rolls right. You know, we've just got some speed on here, which is fine. Ideally, we've got some health rate and effect hit. Again, on the chest, we've got defense rate, speed. On the boots, we did get 2 rolls into effect hit, and 1 into crit, which is nothing. For the ring, we got speed 2 and health rate on that one. For the first artifact, we've got defense and then speed and defense rate again. Health, defense rate, effect hit, speed on that middle artifact. You could go for effect hit on this, but because this rolled 2 into effect hit, it wasn't too much less. I think it's 11%, and we did get some speed and defense rate as well, along with the health rate. It's kind of a perfect artifact, for your final artifact, you're going to want to go for speed. You're going to want to go for something like defense rate, effect it, HP rate. This one didn't roll amazing, but it's the best I've got. It's the best I've got disposal to. So with that being said, this is what his stats look like, so that you may compare. 570,000 health, which isn't huge. Like, it's a lot, but it's not huge. I've seen nearly 700 or something. The defense is very high, though. The defense is very high. Speed is pretty good. Effect it is mediocre. Let's say that at best. And that's what the main kind of to go for. Okay, so let's have a little look at where, you know, how good is this. Let's check it out in campaign a moment. Just against kind of normal enemies. Get rid of all casted cheese just for a second. So Mamuk, we'll throw Mamuk in with Nidroll and Catherine just for that survivability, and then we can see how much the speed boost works. We're going to throw counter attack on, and we're going to taunt straight away. Taunt with the immortal. Counter attack is perfect. We're going to let the enemies hit. We're going to let these enemies hit us because, you know, as long as it's not AoE, I believe Carrot is the only one who AoEs. And let's just check this final skill out. Can we extend the duration of these? They are 2 turns left, and obviously, yeah, okay, 2 turns, 1 turn on counter attack. So if we use that, it would normally be gone now, right? But we still have that. We still have that counter attack going, which is huge. That is very, very nice on that basis, because look, we can now go through these enemies, possible chance of horrifying, and the chance of attack down 2. Meaning the next time we're going through, you know, they're going to attack, 50% chance that they're not going to make a move. It'd probably be wise to increase his effect to even more, to be honest. It probably would be wise. And I've said that on the video, so anyone that's saying in the comments, if I didn't mention it, I did mention it. I just said it in the video. Okay, boost that speed up again, and we're just gonna take it easy. We're not gonna nuke down these waves, because I just want you guys to see how it will work. I'm unable to select these targets. And don't forget, if they had buffs on, we would be stripping these buffs for our Mamuk as well. And you can see the Horrify's landing. Just for scientific facts, these enemies do have 48% effect resistance. And I believe ours had, like, was it 48% effect hit? So, you know, it's a good chance here of them landing. And the Horrifies as well. It's a wonderful combination. Attack down and the Horrify. You can see it working there. If you had damage over time on your team, that could be huge for it. Okay, so now we're through that, obviously. And like, the boss is going to strip buffs, I know that. He is going to strip buffs. But the speed up, it just helps us hugely. Nidroll. Yeah, we know what Nidroll does. Attack down is very nice for bosses. He's probably dead now anyway. He should be on his turn. Yeah, he is. So that wasn't like much help, but you did get to see how Mamuk works, and that's what it's all about. So let's have a little look at. Let's go faction abyss. Actually, what faction is his? The Eternal Sector. He is Eternal Sector. So let's have a little look at how we can push through this. Let's try Eternal Sector 21. Let's try Eternal Sector 21 and see if this can help us. How we would normally push through. I still do have my Madlena. I need to remove her at some point. Oh goodness me, that hurts. Did she get some health back? Okay. So second wave. This is where it would. Oh, for goodness sake, we used everything. This is my bad. Okay, we're gonna go into the boss wave looking like not very well off. Unless. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna silence, and this isn't looking pretty. Like all of you. This isn't. We will buff up because there's a slow cooldown on that. And it gives us a chance to just refresh everything. Okay, good. Who's gonna get a hit here? But they've been silenced, right? Horrify that one. Kill Wolsey. Silence Walter, which means he's going to go for Mamuk. And we're going to freeze this turf just in case. And like I said, this has been a messy run, I'm aware. But Mamuk did prove to be actually very useful there for us with that Torn on Walter there. The speed up has pushed us just in front there with a Cindo. Okay. Madeleine is dead. We kind of expected that. We're going to save our push through on our ultimate there for the next turn with Agatha. Let's silence carry again. We've got nothing to steal. But we do have the extension on the friggin' Immortal. That was perfect timing there with Agatha. Reduce the turn meter there with Cinder. And can we get Horrify? Nice. Silence. These two actually work quite nice together as Cinder and Mamuk. Just saying. Just work kind of nice together. Oh, goodness. Oh, the Horrify. That's how annoying Horrify is. Okay, that's how annoying Horrify is. Mamuk would still be alive now. Mamuk would still be alive now. Giving us a speed up for Agatha. Potentially helping us to clear it. I don't know if it would have. But speed up is massive. Turning into an Agatha showcase currently. I do apologise. She's dead. Okay, well, you could kind of see how he saved us early on. Let's try one more run through of that. One more run through of that a moment. Because we did really mess it up. We're not going to use the speed up. We're not going to use the speed up. We're going to try and Horrify. We're going to kill this to some degree. Yeah, okay, perfect. Second wave. Can we go through with a bit more class than the last time? Let's push up this. Yeah, freeze him. I don't want him taking a turn. We're going to kill Turf. No, we're not. Wow, it didn't hit the crit. Kill Taff. Kill Walter. Silence. How? Because he is annoying in these stages. Oh, Wolsey. How are we looking on health? Not amazing. Are we going to survive the nuke? Let's reduce his turn meter and then we will. Speed up. Nuke. Fence down. Agatha hit him. Nice. Actually, that was kind of nice. You see the shield there from Mamuk. It's huge because that was a big hit. He's giving us all a shield there, and that can happen once every 2 turns. Once every 2 turns, so that can be huge. Back down there because Mamuk hasn't hit yet. Mamuk hasn't hit yet. And we're not going to, actually. We're going to keep using that speed up for now. It'd be great if we had a speed down hero in Eternal. Do we have a speed down in this? I'm not sure. Because if we do, that would be massive for this. But you can really see how big a difference speed up makes. And then the shield there as well for that boss nuke is ginormous. It's ginormous. It's insane for Faction Abyss. 5. Let's go for Agatha again. Big hits. Mamuk, are you going to get your view? Okay. Can we possibly 3-star it? I can't see it personally, but you never know. You never know. Hang about. Hang about. No. Ah! 1 turn! A little bit of speed stopped us from 3-starring. But how big was Mamuk in that? How big was Mamuk in that? With his shield. AoE. Massive. Massive help. I did do a run video on it. I did do a run video on it with my all-caster cheese team. Let's just go to stage 30 a second. Let's take out Space, because she's our turn meter booster. Let's throw in Mamuk. Let's throw in Hazonia, Catherine, Ben, and Nidrold. I'm not sure if this is what I would normally kind of go for. Because we don't need to... I don't know why I've done that. Oh, and now I've just wasted Benzie. I'm so... Do you know what? I'm so sorry, guys. Sometimes I make these videos and I just make myself look an absolute idiot. Like, because I'm making mistakes, and how, you know, I guess if you can do it with mistakes, then you can do it even better without mistakes, right? So, again, I wouldn't use Brashly Taunt yet. We don't need to. We have counterattack up, which is perfect, because we can clear through, and then by the end of the start of the boss stage, we have speed up 2, which is huge, and all of our nukes available as well. I mean, let's have a look. We've got no counterattack though. That's a bit of an issue. And we are manualing Nasgama here. So here comes a speed up. Let's put some more bleeds on him. He's way dead. No, he's not. Oh my god. And now he has Immortal. No, sorry, Taunt and Immortal. That could be an issue for a lot of people. That could be an issue. I know we can steal them back. But look, that's an issue. So be aware of that. Using Mamuk. If you're using Mamuk in run stage 30, make sure Niskam is dead. Jeez, I thought our Hazonia would have been fast enough. And I mean, this is pointless going for it because it's a loss. I will leave this in the video though, for those of you that, you know, need to be aware of that. You need to be aware of that. It does help to be aware of it. Let's have a look at Mamuk in PvP. I haven't tested him out in Arena yet myself. I just need to collect these, because we was doing Advanced Arena. Let's target... What's this? This is Lunix Sue, Catherine, Pauline, Lucifer. So she has no debuff here. No debuff. Meaning that Mamuk, it could be very, very big here. We're going to take my normal kind of team in. I'll be covering Albeck soon as well, for those of you. Okay, so let's have a look. You know, we've got the speed boost there with Space onto our Mamuk, meaning straight away we can either come in and steal the buffs, and I guess it would kind of be like a Guilliman in some sense. I know we're not taking the attribute buff, so we won't take effective. Let's just force the basic attack. And we're gonna stealth as well. Now we can debuff. I mean, we could kill everyone here, but it's point. I want Lucifer to attack us. Let's take out this. Let's take out Luna. There we go. So that's the basic there. But wait. What the did why did Lucifer use his... What the hell did Lucifer use then? What the fuck? Why did he use his karma? I know everyone stealthed other than Pauline, but he shouldn't have used his... This is only a target self. When stealth is under both stealth and taunt status, the effect of taunt takes priority. Yeah, that's fair enough, but it doesn't... Oh, wait. No, that is right. Ha! That is right. I'm thinking of if it has an A, but he doesn't have an AoE, so of course he would. He would use that. Wow, that's huge. Okay. That's impressive. We can save that for now. Let's horrify this Catherine. Oh my goodness. Let's kill this Luna. I want them to hit us again. Damage immunity is on. We can't steal damage immunity. He's still going for our Mamuk, of course. Wow, I like this. You see, we can steal the stealth, but we can't steal the attribute effects, and these are attribute effects on Paolin here. Same as speed. Can't steal it. But the fact is, that is so strong. Don't kill him. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. Okay, Ben Austin is the issue if you're using Mamuk, okay? He is the issue because he's going to put effect resistance strip on you and also resistance debuff. So against Ben Austin, you have a problem with Mamuk, and that's the only kind of one I'd be scared of. Same as Margarita, in these burst teams as well are a concern with Mamuk, which limits us because everyone has Ben in their teams pretty much for PvP. All right, let's force it. Of course, we have to. Strip. I mean, this actually could be. Maybe I should actually be a bit careful with this team. I want to kill this Azonia. Guilliman's going to wreck us. But you know what? This is probably a loss. Or is it? Okay. Okay, Nidrold. Okay, bro. Yeah. Maybe not. But Mamuk didn't do anything for us in that battle, okay? Mamuk didn't provide us anything. Well, speed up 2, actually, he did provide us. And the safety of if he was against single target allies. But let's just attack Icevo here. And I'm going to show you what's going to happen with Ben. You should all be aware or know of this already. But you're going to see it firsthand. So we've got Taunt up here. There you go. There comes the skill 4. We're just screwed with it. It's just going to strip it. Yeah, okay, we do have other things on our team, but not everyone has access to my kind of arsenal here. I hope you all got Guilliman today, or yesterday. I hope you all got lucky on your Guilliman. But yeah, I mean, it'd be very good for Advanced Arena, just making people really think with their teams. But that's kind of it for your Mamuk showcase. He isn't going to do a lot for you he's not going to really do much for you in Guild Boss. He's not going to do anything for you in Guild Boss. He can be used in Dungeon, he can be used in Faction Abyss, Elemental City he can be used in. He may even be very good with Brave Trial, actually, against the AI, as long as people don't have that Ben Austin or Guilliman to strip. Guild Boss, no. Tower of Mark is going to be very good in as well. He is Green Mark, right? He is Green Mark. Yes, he is. So Green Mark is also going to be very helpful for you if you don't have a likes of Elic and stuff. You know, the speed up is huge. Fact is, I mean, even going into something like this, we've got speed up, speed down, and speed up. We're going to be so fast all the time. Maeve is going to be speeding down as well. This team would work. That team would work. Alright guys, that is your Mamuk showcase. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want me to be covering more videos like this again, let me know, because it has been a while. And I do apologise for that, because people are always asking me to do these builds and showcases. So yeah, thank you for all of your support. It really does mean so much to me. And you've all been a fantastic community throughout the beginning, middle, and, you know, where we are right now. I'm not going to say the end, because I'm really still enjoying IMR. I still love the game. I'll still continue to push content as much as I do. That won't stop. So yeah, again, thank you for all of your support. It does mean a lot. I want all of you to have a great day or evening wherever you are. And if you're watching today, it is Saturday night, so go out and treat yourself or treat your family as well. Take care, guys. Have a good one.